Read. Here.
No, I'm not a writer.
Okay.
And here we go. This is Mike Lodge. I am the business advisor. It is a Monday morning, and I'm recording this right now at 6:48 in the morning. So it's early and it's cold, and but it's going to be a beautiful day. I don't see any clouds up in the sky at all. The moon is shining out. Talk about the moon in the morning, but that's life. Hope everybody had a great weekend. I did. I just rested and I relaxed, and I did stuff that I just needed to get done. But it was a beautiful weekend. Nice, chilly weekend. Listen, it's Monday. We're starting off a new week. So let's think spiritually as we start this new week off. So I'm going to read you this Bible verse. It says, "Have I not commanded you? Be strong and courageous. Do not be terrified. Do not be discouraged. For the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go." Joshua 1:9. So just remember, you've got a team on your side. And that team is going to do great things for you. And, we talk about, and I talk about it quite often, and I do a lot of postings on Twitter and everything, Facebook, on the spiritual side of business. And there has to be. Because if you don't have that spiritual side, it's very easy to go one step over the line and go into the unethical side of business. Spirituality in business helps you stay focused. So just remember that as you're beginning this week, that you've got somebody watching over you, and that somebody has a lot of power. So just remember, you are okay, and life will be good this week. Now, as I say that, I want you to also realize that this week, there's going to be a lot of lying. This is going to be a very political week, and the reason why is tomorrow on Tuesday, the president is going to give his State of the Union address. And in that, there's going to be a lot of lies. Everything that he tells you in that speech is going to be nothing but lies. Here we had a whole week where a spy balloon was flying across the United States, and the president had a lot of time to shoot that thing down. In fact, he could have called the Chinese government and say, "Listen, you have a balloon that's getting very close to the coast. Take it down yourselves. Get rid of it. Let it go." But he didn't. He let it go from Alaska all the way down through Canada and then into the United States. And as it passed over all of our nuclear bases. It passed over all of our military bases and how we store our planes and everything. And then finally, it went out to South Carolina. Now, I'm in South Carolina. I tried to watch for it yesterday, but I didn't see it. It went too far south of me. It went over to Myrtle Beach area. So I didn't get to see it. And I was hoping to see it. But it went out, and then finally someone said, "Okay, let's shoot it." Now, Biden says he told them to shoot it down early. I don't believe this. On Wednesday, to shoot it down. And the military overrode him because they thought it might come down and cause some damage. Now, we have a lot of open spaces. It flew over. And it could have been shot down. We might be able to even restore some of it. But we didn't do that. He let it float out past the beaches of Myrtle Beach and out into the ocean. They shot it down, and they probably lost the payload on that because when they shot the missile at that payload went tumbling down into the sea. Metal and electronics do not work well in the ocean. So you have to wonder about the leadership on the decision-making process and what was best for the United States. There was a whole bunch of action plans that they could have done. Now remember, the Russians knew that that balloon was coming into United States airspace. They knew it. They could have brought it down. If they said it was a weather balloon, they could have brought it down. Because nothing is supposed to fly over our airspace unless it has permission to by the United States government. But they didn't care. Chinese government didn't care. So over the United States, taking pictures and whatever it was doing. We didn't know what it was doing up there. It could have been spreading more COVID. It could have been anything. But we have to be very serious about the decision-making process of this government. So on Tuesday, the president's going to get up and he's going to tout how he's created all these jobs. He's going to tout about the economy and inflation and the price of gasoline and everything as gasoline starts going up. It went up 13 cents from last week. So we have to be very careful about the lies that are going to be told. We had some very bad decision-making process, and now we're going to go into a lying phase. So I don't think that it's worth my time to even listen to it because it's just going to be lies. Why would I waste my time listening to lies? Lies that he tells every single day. There hasn't been 1 ounce of truth that has come out of this White House and out of the president's mouth. Sad. I tell you, I think that sometimes when we interview people for jobs, we better do several interviews. Not just one. Not just somebody that stays in their basement and hides all the time. No, we need to listen to what this person is saying. Now, he gave us a whole bunch of clues when he debated Trump. He said he was going to shut down the oil industry. We should have listened to that because that's exactly what he did in the United States. He shut it down. There was a lot of things that he said, especially on international issues, and especially when it came to China. We have to be very honest with ourselves and say that this president is compromised with China and Ukraine. Because we're sending a lot of money into a war in Ukraine that we should not even be involved in. But we are, because Biden got us involved in it. So as we listen to the lies of this week, because once he lies, then a whole bunch of people are going to lie again and again and again. So shut off your ears to all these lies. Shut them off. Because you can do so much better with your own life. Remember, we just heard that we should not be afraid. We should be courageous this week. And we can do that. We can do that in our own lives, our own personal finances, our own businesses. We can be courageous and just move forward. We're not weak people. We don't need to listen to lies. Because we have to survive in this economy. Because he's going to tell you the economy is great. The economy is flourishing. But you and I, we go to the store and we have to pay twice as much, 3 times as much for groceries and food, supplies. I have to buy an ink cartridge for my printer today because I'm doing a lot of printing. It used to be $65, then it went up to $75, and now the last time I purchased a cartridge for my printer, it was $125. prices have gone up. For me to operate my business, it's gone up. So today I'm going to do a little bit of research and see if there isn't any other place on the World Wide Web that I can find a cheaper price in printer cartridges. Because now it's tax time and I'm going to be doing a lot of printing. I went to a client's office or business I should say, on Saturday. And what I got was a bag. A big Aldi's bag filled with receipts, bank statements, checkbooks, and I have to prepare a financial statement off of that. And that's going to take some paper here because I'm going to have to create reports. But I move forward courageously. And I have the trust in myself that I know what I'm doing and I'm going to do it well. And I think that you guys do too. You know, excuse me. You know that we have a president that lies. He lies to us every single day. Every time he gives a speech, it's a lie. Every time he's running onto a plane and he stops by the press corps, he lies. And we don't get the information that we need a lot of times from this government because the government, even in the military side, has become so political. And once politics engulfs organizations like the military and the Treasury Department and the whatever else department there is, once politics gets in there, it corrupts it. And it's not able to do the job that it needs to do because now everybody's thinking politically and not thinking about what is right and what's more advantageous for the American people. So we have to organize our lives, streamline our lives, move forward in our lives, in faith that we're going to have some help spiritually to guide us along the way to make good decisions. Because we need good decisions. I read something the other day. It was kind of funny, so it's kind of disgusting at the same time, but I'm going to say it anyway. And it said, don't hold farts in. Because what happens is that fart goes up the spine of your body and into your brain, and that's where you make really shitty decisions. Kind of disgusting, but it's true a little bit because we let bad things affect our decision-making process. Don't let that happen this week. You've been given a promise in Joshua. Hold that promise true. Claim that promise and know that God is going to be with you in this week to make good decisions. Listen, if you would like to have more access to me or would like to schedule a 60-minute business consultation, you can go to www.lodge-co.com. If you like my podcast and like to read my blogs, go to www.buymeacoffee.com/Michael Lodge. I put all my blogs there. Everything that I find and to share with you, I put it all there. And all my podcasts are there also. But let's go out today courageous. This is Mike Lodge. Talk with you soon. Bye-bye.